Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be seeing how the other side lives, aka what happens when you check every single box while ordering a Ram truck. Before we get into this video though, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Dodge Ram here in Sandy, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. I'm going to include a link to their inventory in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this truck is the high output Cummins, so it's a turbocharged 6.7 liter inline six that goes through a 6-speed automatic known as the Ison. Power outputs are 420 horsepower and then 1,075 pound-feet of torque. Now before we go over the front end, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting at the top, yes, this has cab lights because like I said, it has every single option pretty much. Now popping down below, you guys can see the new hood venting. So this has the limited night edition package. So pretty cool look with all that being all blacked out. And then yes, the night edition package blacks out everything, including the headlights here. You can see in the limited style, and then the whole front grille. Bumpers have been body painted, and then you guys can see we've got parking sensors there. And we also have tow hooks as well as fog lights. And putting it all together, this truck just looks so sinister. It's such a cool looking truck, and well, I'd hope so for how much this cost. Coming around the side here, our tire and wheel setup is 285, 60, 20 in the front and over in the rear as well. And you guys can see with the wheels all blacked out. And I usually don't make comments on tires, but like these tires should not be on this truck. This truck should come with some slightly nicer tires. I'm just putting that out there. Anyways, we got these body painted fender flares. Notice the Cummins turbo diesel badge blacked out. So is the Ram badge. Got the new style of trailer mirrors. You guys can kind of see the side steps and ooh, mega cab and Ram boxes. But before we get into that, here is your side view with the truck, and I think it looks super cool with the mega cab. I love it. Now here's our key fob. We have our unlock function or lock function, remote start, the tailgate drop down. You guys can see limited there on the back, and then we got a little key that opens up the Ram boxes. Now popping into the bed, we have a payload capacity of 3,592 pounds. You guys can see we've got a little gate back here, and then look at the LED lights as well. And then this is a downside of the Ram boxes, right? This is narrower in terms of the storage space here inside of this part of the bed. And then this one obviously has the tonneau cover because every single option life. Anyways, lifting up the tailgate, easy to get that into place. I love how the center of the lights has been blacked out. It looks really cool. And then all the badges here also blacked out. You guys can see we've got some parking sensor action, and of course this one also has it's got the kick step. Can't forget about the good old-fashioned kick step. But anyways, let's dive into what some of you might be here for, and that is the Ram box, as you can see. So again, like I said, it is lockable. You got that little thing right there that you can do that. Decent storage space. Notice we got a power outlet on this side, and then you also have, well, not on that side, I think it's over here. Yeah, got the little drain over here on the other side. And so yeah, I mean, you could use this for a number of different things. And I mean, here's a look at the other side. It's pretty much identical. It just doesn't have the outlet, but it still has the drain and everything. And I guess you could fit someone in here because okay. Now being limited, we've got really nice leather trim here on the door panel, and then look at the wood trim, then the embroidery as well. And then we can see power side steps. And then we've got really nice leather seats here in the mega cab. So this is like the recline function with the seat, and then you have a latch here at the top. So if you pull that latch, the seat will just fold down like this, and then you can see the storage behind. But there is also a bottom latch right here, and if you pull this latch and then pull it forward, this is what folds it more flat into the floor itself. And then you guys can see you've got some wood trim here, got some USB port action, heated seats in the back, and a full outlet. And then legroom here in the back of the mega cab is bigger than what you get in the crew cab. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you guys can see again with all of the leather and stitching, embroidery, wood trim, all of that. Got all of our window controls, front to are automatic, your mirror adjustments, they do power fold in. And then notice here we've got this for the lights on the mirrors, and then this is the mirror extender, and then that's to adjust the convex mirror, and then your memory seats. And then here's a quick look at the new style of mirrors. They also have blind spot monitoring. And then here's a front seat, notice with the stitching and perforated leather and everything, really nice look. And then you get your light controls here. Steering wheel's manually adjustable, and then the pedals are power adjustable. Now taking a look at the steering wheel itself, you guys can see a really nice leather trim here, and then look at the wood trim at the bottom. Radio controls there on the back with our gear limiter. We've got our regular cruise control as well as our adaptive cruise controls for the center stack phone controls as well. And then our turn signal / windshield wiper stock, and then column shifter here with the nice leather trim. Full digital gauge cluster here in the center. I think it looks fantastic, and I can scroll through some different menus here. But first off, notice we can go to the digital view, which is pretty cool. I like the analog view the most. And then you can also show like a navigation map here. So definitely a feature that makes the truck just feel a little bit more modern, a little bit more premium as well. Now, being a truck with every single option means we have the 360 camera system. So you can see out of every single angle with the truck. Obviously, you got the bed cam as well, so we can see that sweet, sweet tonneau cover. And then you can add auxiliary cameras if you want. Now, as for the rest of the infotainment system, so first off, got a shortcut bar here at the bottom. Response time with it's actually pretty good. It does take a second for some of the pages to load up. Notice we've got the off-road pages on this. I don't know if anyone would ever take this version off-road. Now this has the rear air suspension, so that's why we've got the bed lower mode right there that you can go into. But overall, good infotainment system. Then if we turn it off, you guys can see the analog climate controls, radio controls as well. Lane departure there with the hazard lights and the little 12-volt there at the top. And then here you guys can see we've got the parking sensor controls, tow haul mode, stability control. That's for your diesel exhaust brake, your alternate trailer height, because again, rear air suspension, trailer steering, trailer brake controls, and our drive line selects. We got our 2-wheel high, 4-wheel high, and then 4-wheel low. Take a moment to appreciate the leather on the dash, and then Harman Kardon there. But yeah, really nice look. Limited right here, and you can see good storage space inside. Got the little measuring charts on the back. And I like how this slides backwards and forwards. Got some nice wood trim here on the top as well. And then wireless phone charging pad. Got some USB action. Full power outlet down below. And then notice double glove box. And I like the wood trim there. Now up top, we've got the rear view camera mirror. And we have a power sliding rear window. Then we also have a sunroof. So there's a lot of glare, but anyways, we're gonna be going over the window stickers. $79,885 is the base MSRP. Now I want you guys to guess in the comment section down below the total MSRP on this truck. I'll give you a second. And if your guess was anything less than 6 figures, you're wrong. Anyways, we've got quite a few options on this. Night edition is $2,500. I think that's money well spent. But the big ticket item on this is the high output, $12,500 roughly. Anyways, $109,380 is the total MSRP. Single rear wheel, $3,500 limited. $110,000 after taxes. What, you're freaking $120,000 in most states. $120,000 roughly for a Ram truck. Let's see what it drives like. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's your visibility over the hood. Both the mirrors do have blind spot monitoring. The rest of the rear, and well, let us leave. Get it? Okay, that was really bad. But anyways, I think this is what, the second most expensive Ram I've ever reviewed, because the first most expensive was that dually that had the same exact package, mega cab, night edition, you know, all the bells and whistles. And so it's getting pretty crazy with how expensive these Ram trucks are getting. But you know, obviously they're people are buying them. But anyways, I will say I love how this truck feels. Now 3,500 utilizes leaf springs, so it is rougher riding than 2,500, but you know what you lose in ride quality, you definitely gain in payload a massive amount. And I mean, this is pretty much like the lowest amount of payload you could get in a 3,500 is mega cab, limited. It's got all the sunroof. It has everything that you could possibly add to, you know, add weight to the truck, which decreases your payload capacity. Now the high output, it's an engine that takes a second to get up and moving, but I mean, it's got so much torque. And I mean, when you're towing with this, everyone's told me it's a monstrosity. It is absolutely insane. Now aside from that, it's a pretty cool looking dually, by the way. But aside from that, like, it's just a crazy truck. Like this, it's really cool. It's just, man, I just don't know how these prices got up so high so fast. It's like, boom. You know, I remember, like, you know, okay, when I think of $110,000 for a vehicle, maybe I don't know, maybe I just lost my mind, but like I think like Lamborghini. That's what I think of. I don't think Ram diesel pickup truck, but yeah. So let me know what you guys think about this truck. I know this is a shorter drive, but I've driven a million of these, so like there's not really a point. This drives just like every other 3500. If you're running the mega cab with the air suspension, it does make it so it rides a little bit better compared to like a 3500 crew cab, no air suspension, 6'4" bed like what this has. And by the way, you cannot get a long bed from the factory still with the mega cab. You can only get the 6'4" box. But regardless, let me know what you guys think about this truck. Let me know if you think that it's worth going for all of the options, or what options would you take off of this truck that you think are superfluous is the word we shall use in today's video.